Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
Oh, John, isn't he just the most precious little thing you've ever seen?
Well, Suzanne, I'd have to agree. He definitely got his looks from his mother, that's for sure.
Oh, darling, you're the sweetest.
Well, it's swell to know that you're happy, my love. Do you want to hear some more great news? Seeing as how I just lost my job the other day, I'm going to be able to spend as much time with you and the baby as is necessary. Wait, come again? Haha, yeah. Isn't it great, my love? Now you and the baby don't have to worry about me being away for days at a time because I'll be right here with the two of you. Haha, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I'll be right here with you two. Oh, yeah.
Have you lost your mind, Jonathan? This changes everything.
Oh, well, I don't know why it would.
Because, John, if we don't have two steady, multiple incomes, how are we supposed to provide for ourselves, let alone take care of this? What are we supposed to do? Depend on God to supply all of our needs, huh? Tell me, John. Tell me, huh?
Oh, well, I don't know. I guess we...
Shut up, John. There's only one way that we can fix this little situation we have on our hands here. We're gonna have to abort it.
Well, just hold it 1 second here, love. We don't...
It's the only way, John.
Look, Suzanne...
It's the only way, John.
We don't have to do this.
It's the only way, John.
We do not have to do this.
It's the only way, John.
There's a better way.
It's the only way, John. You
There
don't
has
have
to
an
be a
income, John. You don't have an income. It's the
We
only
don't
way,
have to-
John. It's the only way, John. It's my body, my choice.
Whoa,
My
whoa.
body,
Just
my
hold
choice.
on 1
My
second now.
body,
One gosh
my
darn minute
choice.
here.
It's my body,
we,
my choice.
Suzanne. I said, shut up now, woman. We ain't killing no baby.
It's my body. Don't you understand? It's my body and my choice, you sexist patriarchal pig. That overgrown embryo still feeds from my breast, and I will do what I will with him.
Good evening, America. It is now, what's the day?
It's a 20-something.
It's the 29th of July. July. The Independence Month, the month of Independence is what I like to call it. July, the 29th of July, approximately 5 o'clock p.m. And we have Miss Charrise with us today. Everybody already know what it is.
Eating.
The Miss Hungry over there. She's killing it over there. She's stuffing her face right now. Like I can do a commentary on her eating right now. What you got there?
Yes, sir.
What you got? What you got? What you eating on?
I have a sushi poke bowl and I have some crab ragoon.
Crab ragoon. She eating big like she got money, but for somebody to eat on webcam like this, you got to be pretty down to earth to pull a stunt like that. Like most people wouldn't do nothing like that. So that's pretty dope. We glad to have you with us today, Charisse. Look, it's been a big topic going around. I don't know if you want to eat and do this topic, but obviously the left has been pushing abortion. You've been hearing it in the media, on the news, different outlets. They've been pushing it like crazy. You got 2020 election coming up real soon. So obviously we know that's why it's been pushed to the extent that it's being pushed. So we wanted to kind of get someone else's outlook on it. We were going to just talk about it amongst ourselves, but we figured we would actually get an individual, a female, a woman, someone who actually can incubate a seed and bring life into the world. Yeah, that's what you are. A woman is an incubator. You incubate. You take the seed and you incubate. So we wanted to get someone else's perspective on it. She got the apple juice. She is killing it. She has to slow down. It's alcohol in it, probably. No, it's not. But we just
it's not.
Definitely not. There's no alcohol in this either. But we just wanted to get your perspective on abortion in general. So just overall, being a young, outspoken Christian woman, just right off the top of your head, how do you feel about just abortion in general as a whole?
I really think that it's just evil because it's not registering in my brain. How can you kill one of God's children? I mean, of course, the baby isn't born, but I believe that when you're pregnant, life starts at conception. That's what I believe, and I stand on that. And so I don't agree with the whole thing. Now, they're making it seem like abortion is just healthcare, but it's more than that. Abortion is very evil, and they're kind of taking advantage of the women who of the other young girls who are learning about abortion right now and about learning about their bodies, and they're not teaching them the right things when it comes to abortion, when it comes to a woman's body, when it comes to healthcare and everything like that. So I mean, I don't agree with it, and I see it as inhumane. That's how I see it.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's a good take on it. And the way I like to look at things is I like to look at definitions. When we're talking about specific terms and whatnot, I like to look at the definition, find out exactly how we're all going to define it, because it seems like the conversation generally is centered around if it's killing, if it's murder, or if it's not, if it's a life or if it's not. But if you look at the actual definition of abortion itself, it tells you that it's the termination of a pregnancy. Now, of course, termination means to end something, right? So, but if you're actually saying the termination of a pregnancy, now we have to actually look into what a pregnancy is. And obviously, a pregnancy, if you look at the definition, Webster's defined it as a bringing forth a child or taking upon a child into the uterus. So if you're actually having a child in your uterus, isn't it a child? Right? The definition has child in it when we're talking about pregnancy, right? So if you're terminating a child, that's murder. Point blank, period, right?
Yeah, now you want to call it a child. They want to call it like a zygote or something now instead of a baby.
Yeah, a little fetus face or something. But the term itself, if we define in Webster's dictionary for pregnancy, is child, right? Having a child in the uterus is pregnancy. So you can't get by that. Now they can flip and twist terms around. I think before the 70s, what was Roe v. Wade? 1973? Something like that?
173.
Early 70s. Yeah, so even before Roe v. Wade, there were, I think, different states that would define it as like if the mother had illness or had a problem in which she could be like a health issue, only then could you like even think about terminating a pregnancy that was over 24 weeks, right? So, but I'm just saying, I see, I understand you see
terminating life.
Yeah. But I'm just saying how things have changed just from the 40 or so years ago. Because back then it had to be on the basis of health issues with the mother, like she had to actually be about to die. But now health risk is defined as mental, or if it's an inconvenience, monetarily, if they're financially unstable to take care of them, then they can take care of it. So I'm just saying the way things have changed over 40 years. So we look 10 or 20 years into the future from now, they're going to be saying that a child that's actually out the womb, which they have said that. What was it, the governor or whoever in Virginia? He was saying, once he's born, the baby's born, we just take them out and make sure they're comfortable, and we have a conversation about what we're going to do next with the child. All right.
Full term abortion.
Full term, right? So up to 9 months, right? So we're going further and further down this road. She's killing that rice. We're going further and further down this road. So it gets more and more dangerous as we progress with time. So do you know do you have any statistics that you've come across that seems kind of off to you when we're talking about abortion, or that you've heard of that seems kind of like interesting that you've come across dealing with abortion?
Well, when I made a video on abortion, I was talking about concerning the Black community. I know
Yeah.
most of the statistics on that, and yes, about 20 million Black babies have been murdered through abortion since Roe v. Wade.
Mm.
Now the Black community makes up around 13 or even less than that now.
Yeah,
it's
13%
less
of the
than
Black
that now,
community. We kill around 900 of our Black babies every day, and basically, that's the Black genocide to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because what
go
other
ahead.
thing other than abortion has had that great of an effect on us to decrease our population and our, I guess you could say, our race. So I know those statistics on that, but
Nice.
Yeah, my question is always, who have we killed? Like, who have we allowed to die? Like, you got people that could have been the cure for cancer, but you decided, hey, I don't want them to live, so let's kill them.
exactly.
You could have had somebody that could have basically brought
Could have killed the next
everybody
MLK.
out of poverty, and you decided to kill them. Not even give them a chance at life. It's so many people. You look at Eartha Kitt. She was a product of rape.
She was a rape baby, right?
Yeah, she was a rape baby, and then she ended up being able to speak 5 languages, sing in 7 different languages. She basically opened up the door for Black entertainers way back in the day. But that would have never happened if she had been aborted.
That's a good point. That's a good point. 'Cause a lot of people do say, they'll blame God for certain things. Like, oh, you took my mother away from me. She had cancer, this, that, and the other. And God probably sitting back there looking like, hey, well, I gave you the cure. She killed it, in the womb. That is a good point. That's a good point. So, but I like what you said about the difference in the statistics of the Black community and how abortion affects them versus anyone else. Because you like 13%, right? But it's been about 20 million or so.
We're 13% of the population now. That's literally nothing compared to everybody else.
True, because just white people, which
What
is
is
majority,
13%?
they're 75% of the American population, and then they account for maybe 36% of the abortions. So that's like 66 right there with them and Black people, and they are way for like 13 to 75%. That's a huge gap.
Yeah, that's a big gap. A huge gap.
But we closing in on them on abortions. We do about 30%, and they do like what 36%.
Yeah.
So that's extremely
It'd
close.
be way more detrimental to us than it would to them. They got way more people.
Yeah, I wonder who the 34% differential is in that.
No idea.
It ain't Latinos. I know that they love their kids.
Latinos, man.
It's basically
basically
people off.
Yeah,
a numbers game.
I think we are supposed
I
to.
just don't believe a person can be pro-Black and pro-abortion.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Because if you're saying that, okay, the cops are killing us, we have a problem with police brutality, and we have a problem with white supremacy, whatever, and then we should be up to at least 20 to 23% of the population, right? If we hadn't killed all these like 20 million babies or so that you've spoken of since Roe v. Wade, we could have definitely been up to about 20 or so percent of the population in America had we not done that. So I think we have an issue.
I think more than that.
Probably more than that.
40s.
We could be high, very, very high. And you also have to take
the rate that he having kids. Yeah.
You also have to take into account states like California, Colorado, New York. They had already accepted abortion in their states as being legal before Roe v. Wade. So we don't even really know like the numbers there. Like how many of those could have been Black babies? Like I don't even know if we can like figure that out. But like those states had already accepted abortion as being legal before Roe v. Wade. So we really have no clue just in America alone, like how many babies have been killed, aborted, or just looking at the Black families, how many Black babies have been aborted. We really don't know. So it's kind of sad,
It's very sad.
But yeah, but you said you really have no sympathy for it at all.
No,
No,
I don't believe someone who's raped should kill their baby because the baby is a victim too.
Yeah.
The baby should not be suffering for what the father did to the mother to give the child a chance at life. So I don't believe in any type of abortion on any count, except for maybe Like for instance, I know someone. I'm not gonna say her name, but if she didn't, I wouldn't even say terminate. The baby was in her tube, so if she wouldn't
Yeah.
have like ended it, then she could have died.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
both
that's
of
a
them would have
different.
died either way. Like either both of them would have died or just the baby. So in
Yeah.
that case, I wouldn't consider that abortion because
Yeah. And
that's the
that
only way.
exactly. And the way I look at it, it's always to me, it's a matter of the heart. Where is your heart? Now, like in that situation, I don't believe that whether I don't know the young lady you're speaking of, but it doesn't sound like she had the intent to get rid of her child because she felt like it was going to be an inconvenience to her. It just seemed like a situation that's just one of those situations that you just have to make a decision.
That's the biggest.
And but my thing is always it's an account of the heart. Like, where is your heart when you're making this decision? Do you feel like because many of the cases they really just want to get rid of it because they feel like it's going to be an inconvenience to
That's the
them.
biggest majority of your accounts. It just you're gonna inconvenience me as my child, so I'm gonna get rid of you so I can do what I want to do.
Yeah, and even rape is a lower percentage than what they try to make it seem. Like it's a lower percentage. And even in
It's like
those
wait, is
cases,
it
there
less
are
than
other
1%?
options.
That's what.
For rape victims, isn't it like less than 1%?
Yeah, yeah. It's a very small. It's a very small. It's a very small percentage. But the way they beef it up, you would think that it would actually be as high the percentage as abortion rate is, but it's definitely not.
Right.
So the thing there is, I would say, is like I would attest to what you're saying. Is it's not the child's fault. Even in a rape case, it's not the child's fault. If your anger is with the one who actually did the crime, yeah, your anger should be with that individual, not the child. But I know they say, well, they should have to be reminded of this child. Well, give it up for abortion. Adoption. Don't do that. Don't.
Just give it up for adoption.
That's the problem. Yeah, so give it up for adoption. Bro, some people are like, yeah, abort it. Like, no. Yeah, you can, plenty of people want children that can't have children. So,
Exactly.
I mean, they will be happy to have the kid.
But the system, all of them don't get taken. It don't matter. Plenty of kids that came out of the system and done great things.
And I
Give them a
guess
chance.
Exactly.
one last thing there is one of the arguments, I guess, there as well when we're talking about the black community or just, low income communities, they'll say that they don't have access to health care or, they just, they're unable to take care of or racism. There are all these things that come into account. What's that?
I said, so terminate the baby because of that. Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Crazy.
that to me, that's kind of short-sighted, very short-sighted, So, but that's one of the arguments that is used. Like, yeah, they don't have access to health care. So,
For racism? Because they'll face racism?
well, I think
Everybody feels
That's what
racist.
somebody said.
I think that argument is more based around the fact that
Everybody
it's
feels racist.
targeting low income communities or like minority communities. Which Planned Parenthood, yes, I do believe those there are certain organizations that have targeted those communities with the ideology of eugenics, right? Yeah, eugenics. So Margaret Sanger, I know, is a big one that people talk about a lot,
Oh, yeah.
and the way she got her
You got
ideas.
black people that crazy. I'm like,
Yeah,
when it comes to like stuff like that, it's like you people are just sheep. Every one of y'all is a darn sheep. You sit there, you go out in the field, and you bad until somebody come and they take you to the slaughter, and then you wonder like, why is so much blood in here? Because you meant to die. They're going to kill you. They're trying to kill you all.
exactly.
And they giving you the gun, and you gonna kill yourselves.
Primary objective of eugenics is to, just to kill, really.
Yeah.
There really ain't no other way to put it.
It's to erase a whole group of people.
It's been working because we've been.
It's been working because we helping them.
Yeah. So
We helping them do it.
do you believe, at the end of the day, that it's an internal issue that we have to deal with by ourselves, or do you think we should continue to give it to the government to allow them to help us?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. I really feel like first it starts at home.
Mm.
It starts with the parents talking to their kids about it, educating their kids on why it's not good, and then the government. But first it has to start at home. It start with each other. Just having that conversation, having that honest conversation of why is it bad, what it's actually doing, the agenda behind it, everything like that.
Charisse, you ain't done eating yet. Like she had like a whole bowl. I thought she would have been done eating by now. Though.
She's still eating the water
She
bugs.
still eating the water bugs. You know, crab is.
Whatever.
You know, crabs are definitely a water bug. I don't care what nobody says. It has an exoskeleton and 6 legs, so it is definitely an insect. It's a water bug. But that's it. Unless you have anything you want to add to the convo, we appreciate you. Everybody else out there, if you like what you heard,
Unless she has something to keep talking.
I'm gonna let her go if she has anything. I'm just letting the people know.
Okay, I'm gonna see.
Yeah, man. If you all out there disagree with what's been said, make sure you comment. If you agree, make sure you comment as well. We know you all love Charisse, so yeah, we know we're gonna get more likes than not. All right, we're gonna get more agreement than disagreement in the comment section because you all agree with Charisse. Whatever she says, if she says she's going left, you're going left. We know that's how it goes.
If you're a shit,
No.
She said no.
No.
Either way, do you have anything else you want to add? You good? You want to continue stuffing your face?
I thought she was gonna go passionate with it. I thought she was gonna blow up.
I just want to say again, I do not support abortion. I am like fully pro-life. Pro-life.
Pro-life all day. She
Stay
did.
for life first.
No other options in Charisse's mind. So y'all out there, you never have to wonder. All right. And if y'all see her going sideways, you ever hear about her in the future saying, I don't know, maybe it's okay. Yeah, you're going to have to go check her. She's giving you permission to check her on that.
Yes, I do.
Oh, we got an abortion. We got a what? We have an anti-abortion. It is anti-abortion.
Oh, absolutely.
We have an anti-abortion shirt going to be dropping when?
Very soon.
Very soon.
Days.
So continue to check out the HB store on Teespring, HB store, to get your anti-abortion shirt, pro-life shirts from the Hayes Brothers coming in real soon. All right. Good. All right. So appreciate you again, Charisse. You continue to stuff your face, and we appreciate you coming on. Much love to you. All right, we're gonna sign out here. Continue to fight for the Constitution
With these, so that hopefully
and prayerfully.
we never have to use these.
Deuces.
Oh, boom.